So, I just realized right now that I've been having a consistent outro, and I haven't been intending to do that. I think I just said, I'll be seeing you there, or some variant of that every single time. Because I'm not creative enough to think of a different thing to say. Believe it or not, I've been kind of intentionally eschewing having a concrete intro that never changes. As a creative decision, not out of laziness of thinking of one, nope. But, not that my outro is super creative, but, I don't know whether or not I want that to continue, but, Wily stages. So, just like the last game, we gotta go through a bunch of stages, all at once. This is the linear portion of the game. This stage music. Yeah, considering how much of a fan favorite the last one is, this rendition is kind of a little... Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. I think it's okay, actually, but, I don't know, I guess compared to the original, a lot of people don't like it. Even then, though, a lot of people don't necessarily like the attention that that this theme gets. And I do think that, like, the composers are fairly... Like, one of their strengths is creating good Wily stage themes, so... I'm kind of partially of the attitude that, like, okay, I wish those get more attention. Like, I think Mega Man 3's second Wily stage themes are actually, a little better than this one. Both in the NES version, even. Or both the NES version and this version, I meant to say. Not just both this version. Those guys, easy if you have the Metal Blades. Not easy if you... Well, you have to have the Metal Blades, but, you know, if you choose not to use them, they're much... Oh. Yeah, conserving your energy for your items is a fairly poignant problem in the stage, but or a problem for you. I'm not saying it's like a creative design decision problem. Anyway, getting rid of those awkward pauses between words, hopefully. Oh. Actually, this is not the item. I used to believe that these Sniper Joes are weak to the air shooter, but it's actually the quick boomerang. Well, at least they're, like, the bots that they're in are. Maybe not the actual Sniper Joes themselves, judging by how that one didn't go down as quickly as I hoped. Anyway, here you can sort of just inch up right, and there is a point where you can hit him without him hitting you, and I've just found it, yay. Even though graphically it looks like that should be happening. Anyway, let's get that little bit of air shooter wasted back. Also, these guys up here are also weak to the quick boomerang. What the hell? If you're playing, quick note about the Wily Wars version. In this version, you want to open up that item one down there, because they've actually... This gap was a little shorter, I believe, in the NES version. And, you could stand on top of the ladder and you'd be fine. But here you would need 4 of them, and the only way to get 4 of them is to have 4 item ones, I mean to say. And the only way to get that is to have start from the very bottom of the screen. So, little... Also, this guy was an auto-scrolling area in the original NES, but here you can actually go ahead of the dragon. So, little area that's a bit odd. Now, I think this guy's weakness is the quick boomerang, but I'm not... It could just be a placebo effect. I'm not as certain about the weaknesses of these Wily stage bosses as I am the normal ones. I haven't really tried them with the Mega Buster, I don't think, but I'm glad that it only took me one try, because usually this is a stage where I find it's easy for me to mess up, and if you die, you actually go back right before that first Sniper Joe. Right at him, I should say. So I'm glad that happened. Now, I was gonna say maybe I want to save these in case I have to restart, but, the stage, but, I think not. So, I should probably mention, I I should have mentioned this earlier, but you'll want to not use item 2 in that earlier stage because you'll need it here. Also, don't go the first ladder. Get the second one, unless you accidentally miss it, but free tank. Yep, now I do have 4. Oh, I accidentally chose. I usually need the flash stopper to beat, or time stopper to, beat Quick Man, so, in the rematch in these stages, so, I don't think I'll be, using that anytime before at all. Alright, I don't want to risk it. Oh, wait, I never realized I never showed that those, guys can, shoot upwards if you let them live long enough. These guys, spoiler alert, there are enemies in here that aren't visible at the moment. Come on, there we go. This is a good place for the leaf shield because, being packed in such a tight corridor with them, I'm willing to let this happen. And they combine them with these things from Metal Man stage. Now, from here on out, I don't, conserving those, your items 1 and 3 is not quite as important. At least not to my memory. Maybe it's, maybe I'm forgetting something. I'm not going to take that in case I need to come back here. If I die, I'll need to go... I'm pretty sure I'll need to go back through there. I've always found these guys really difficult for some reason. I don't know why, but, this is kind of self-explanatory if you're... what you're seeing is what you're getting. I often have to use an E-tank here, I should confess, so... do be aware. I actually find the quick boomerangs pretty helpful in this boss fight since it's so, rapid fire. And plus it comes back, so... But you should probably switch, fairly often to the, metal blades in case, if they're upward at all. And I keep forgetting how to quickly, select each of these items. They also get progressively faster, I should mention. Hey, I went E-tankless through this whole fight, so that's pretty nice. This is going more well than I expected. I was hoping I would remember to not say that and thus not jinx myself, but, oh well. Now, some runs I needed to use an E-tank earlier, so I would get the Crash Bomber from here. But a little, thing you should know is that you'll want to make sure by the end of this stage that your Crash Bomber is completely full. I think this energy here can replenish it fully, but if not, there's also these. And, since I don't really need to use it, there's no sense in, me, breaking out the Crash Bomber just to refill it, so... Also, this guy's here for some reason. I don't know what he accomplishes. Or she. Could be a she. Anywho. I actually like the stage theme, especially the Wily Wars rendition of it. So a lot of people I know hate it. Are either not too keen on it, outright hate it, or think it's inferior to the first theme. Actually, it is probably a little bit inferior. In the original NES version, Wily Wars, I think it's a little bit superior. Actually, a bit superior. Anyway. I think you can hit... Yep. Oh. I thought you could do, the fight with him from that vantage point, but I guess not. Or safely, I should say. Anyway, I think this guy's also weak to the quick boomerang. That's another weapon I really like, in addition to the metal blades. Useful against these guys. But, this guy is, even with the Mega Buster, I think he goes down pretty quickly, but, I'm not gonna try it yet. I may do a Mega Buster only run of the NES version. I kinda don't necessarily feel it necessary for me to learn the physics of a new one. But a new game, but new version of the game, but anyway, a lot of people I know don't like this stage. I can sort of see why. It's got some annoying-ish gimmicks, but we'll get to that here. Do I need to replenish anything? I might as well. Some metal blade things. I'm gonna leave that one in case, I need to die. This guy is kind of difficult-ish to avoid, so I didn't. Okay, I got stunned there again for a second. Anyway. Get you. Now, let's just walk on over that second ladder there. Nothing. Oh, no. It's not gonna work. But, actually, I'm not sure I want to spend time getting that, but I'm sure there's nothing here at, well, whatsoever. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, now that I'm forced to come down here and... I should probably mention you can use the bubble lead to, detect the holes, the trails along the floor, so... Maybe something I should have tried. Not here, and not there. Oh. Okay, I'm being an idiot today. Thankfully, this one's a little more straightforward. There we go. We don't need that E-tank, and, so... Even if there wasn't fall-through floors, thankfully there's none here, in case you're worried. They're not that evil. This section here, if you just have the Mega Buster, is kind of... not the best to... Wait, oh. That was idiotic of me. In all seriousness, though, I think this is more me and not the stage. I still don't think this is... as, completely bad as a lot of people think, but, now I'm safe to jump, I believe. A lot of people are actually not a very big fan of the general end game of this game. Or the areas close to the end game, I should say. But, especially since Mega Man 2 is really, and how do I put it? It's like... It feels like it's more popular than it should be, almost. But, I guess some people are a little bit tired of this game's, like, I guess some of the other ones do get a little bit more overlooked. This one's gonna require a bit more, waiting. Actually, I don't really need much of the items anymore, so feel free to just bust out this guy. Normally, you're going to want to wait for it to get right there, and then do it, but, I'm not most people's. So, thankfully, this guy gives us a lot of room to deal with them. A little bit like the Quick Man stage, except we can voluntarily enter down here because of the ladder, and also the fact that, sorry, I'm messing around here a bit. There's no way to dodge these. Well, you can, if you feel it worth it, you can also completely charge the Atomic Fire and then get in there, like, immediately as he opens up his shield to avoid an attack. Also, I just realized that even when his shield is up, the back of him is protected. And for some reason, even though it's happening later, we get a chance to avoid it here, so... Or, sorry, it's, this, ceiling is not as narrow, giving us a chance to avoid his attacks, actually. So this enemy right here is the reason why you want your Crash Bomber to be at complete maximum. You need, unless you're, like, really skilled, you'll need every single one of them. So, let's see, let's wait for the guys to attack. Guys. But now you don't want to get that, wall below me. You want to do this, essentially. Also, these guys are harder to avoid than they look. Thankfully, you get a little bit easier to avoid after this. They flash before they fire, so that is your cue. So another thing you don't want to do is you don't want to go blow up this one right here. And I was worried as I said that I would accidentally blow one up, but also, how much are you going to bet that E-Tank's going to be something I didn't end up needing in the end? God, I'm not gonna... I don't know if I want to prove that true, but, oh, never mind. I think that would have killed me if I had just kept it up, but, this section is going to be a little bit difficult to avoid, but, you have one left and we'll finally kill it. It's also fairly easy to, accidentally destroy the gates in the wrong order, so... which would lead to running out of the only thing that can damage them. If I didn't say that already, you can only damage them with the Crash Bomber. There's also the fact that, well, actually, sorry, I should say that if you die, you can, I guess, grind on those Sniper Joes. They're not exactly the easiest enemies to grind on to get more weapon energy, but it's possible. Those blocks will also, not blocks, those gates will also not respawn if you die, but so I guess you can blow up that one gate with no worries, but and I think you can also pull off a shot that will destroy both the gate and one of the traps, but let's not ramble about that anymore. We've got ourselves some rematches. I don't quite remember which gate is which, but I actually do kind of, in case, want to save the bubble. I keep wanting to say bubble beam. The bubble lead, because it's not too hard to beat him with just the Mega Buster, and you'll need the bubble lead a little later. Considering we're like right near the end of the game, I'm not sure. I'm certain it's probably not too difficult to guess from what I'm saying which one that is, but what it'll be needed on. But okay. Oh yeah, he also dropped a little energy if you didn't notice. I think this guy's Woodman. Oh, never mind. I guess I have no qualms with using up my Leaf Shield all up here. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good idea to try and beat these guys as cheaply as possible to make sure you don't, you know, now that you're, using up weapon energy can be quite fatal here. Permanently fatal, that should. Anyway, if you stand on here, keep in mind, and you kill him, you will be teleported out of the room before you can collect your health. I called it weapon energy earlier. What am I saying? Or what did I say? I should say. Oh, no instant death spikes up here. That's a nice added bonus. But I'm also seem to be running into taking a lot more damage than I should. So, also this next guy's Quick Man. Don't try using your Metal Blades on Quick Man, I should mention. Not that you, in case you thought that was possible, because it's not. He just deflects them. Not deflects. Yeah, it does deflect them, I should say. He's not damaged by them at any rate. Anyway. So I'd rather lose a life here than E-Tank. Well, do I have any lives left? Oh, 8! I thought I had none. Why did I think that? Dang. Actually, I could have used the Flash Stopper right there, but, Time Stopper. Flash Stopper is a different weapon later in the series. Well, I guess it wouldn't be very much like Quickman if he couldn't corner me easily. This fight is a little bit easier without those raised platforms he has in his home stage. Also, I just made that word up right now, home stage. But, I died a little... I actually died in this version. Or